Welcome to today's daily devotion. Today our title is God's Handiwork. In the book of Ephesians in chapter 2 and verse 10, it says, "We are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do good works which God prepared in advance for us to do." Hey, listen, your job's already completed, man. God's already did all the hard work for you. You see, you're a handiwork of God. We're the workmanship that came from God's creation, from God doing everything. You know, a lot of people today is having trouble about thinking, are they worthy in life? Or man, I don't have any talents and I'm not useful for God. And I got this going on in my life and I can't do this and I can't do that. But listen, you know, God created in advance for things for you to do. And, you know, your talent may not be as good as the next. Everybody's got their own talents. God gives out many talents. You know, but listen, your talent is just as important as the other. You see, the shepherd of the flock, the pastor behind the pulpit, has got a very great talent. But also the person that is the one that's back in welcoming everybody to come into the church house, you know, is a greeter. Their job is just as important. That first impression is of great need. You see, your talent that God created in you is very useful for Him. He made your talent useful for you. And you know what? Your talent, I can't do the talent that you have, or the next person can't do the next talent of the next person, or you can't do the talent that is for me. But you see, your job is important. God's creation, God created you. God's just like He used the refiner's fire, and He sat there and He just kept on until the purities of it just kept on getting more pure and pure and pure the more He worked with it. Or maybe even the pottery, it set at the wheel and He just kept working with the clay pot. You see, God worked with you just like He needed to. So what? Your talent may be cooking cakes. That might be your talent. It's very important. Your talent might be sending cards, or sending out a letter and telling people how you love them. Your talent might be shaking people's hand and make them feel welcome. Your talent might be leading people to Christ. Whatever your talent is very important. You're God's handiwork. God created you. So never let anybody kind of disgrade you and tell you that you're not worthy. Never let anybody try to push you down in life. I want you to know today, God created you to be just like He created you. Man, you're a handiwork. Look at the next person that walks by you and kind of snubs their nose at you, and you turn around and smile at them and said, "Hey, I'm a handiwork of God. God had me in the palm of His hand, and He created me just like this." Man, I'm telling you, you're a great creation. You're a handiwork of God. God bless you. Hope this was a word of encouragement for you, and we'll see you again soon.